So my name is Ashley Rodriguez, and in this video we're going to talk about chakras. I do want to say that if you're watching this video, I hope that you're doing so with an open mind. The information that I'm going to talk about is just stuff that I've researched and accumulated over time. My mind is expanding. I hope that your mind is expanding as well. So this is just what I know so far. With the years, with the research, I'm going to end up getting more knowledge, which I'll share with you guys. But yeah, point is, be open-minded, and if this does not resonate with what you believe in, you don't have to watch. It's totally fine. I'm not here to force my opinion on you, and I hope that you don't force your opinion on me either. And yeah, if you want to keep watching, then I hope that we can grow together. And now we're going to talk about the 7 main chakras. So I do want to start off with the fact that the 7 main chakras is not only explicitly found in Hinduism. You can find things about the chakras in Buddhism. You can find things that are similar to that chakra energy in Christianity, Catholicism, Greek mythology. If you were to look up the 7 rays of light, you're going to notice that as you read and learn about the 7 rays of light, it does correlate with the energies of the chakras. As far as the number 7 goes, we have 7 chakras, 7 ways of light, we have the 7 archangels, we have 7 days in a week, we have 7 continents. The number 7 by itself is a very spiritual number. It signifies spiritual awakening, spiritual ascension, just being connected to that spiritual world. And that's just the number 7 by itself. Now, we're here to talk about chakras, and depending on what you believe in is how many chakras we have in our body. If you go to the doctor, and they're trying to do an X-ray, MRI, whatever it is, scan for your body, you're not going to actually see the different chakras on there. So with that, you have to understand that the chakra energy centers are not in your physical body, they're in your subtle body or your energetic body. Your energetic body is your soul essence, your highest self. In your subtle body, your energetic body is connected to your physical body, which is why some people may say, depending on what's happening in your physical body, what illnesses you may have, it could pinpoint which chakras need a little bit more attention. Now, that whole thought about your subtle body being connected to your physical body and how different energy centers being reflected upon illnesses is not something that I'm going to talk about in this video, but it could be something that I will touch up on later after covering just some general information on chakras. Something else that I will also cover right before we start talking about the chakras, which is what you guys are here for, is the whole idea of masculine energy versus feminine energy. Now, this is not something that is specific to any gender, whatever you may identify with. And it doesn't necessarily have to do with masculine energy is always for people that identify as a man, or feminine energy is always for people that identify as a woman. Has nothing to do with that. That's just the term that they utilized when they first came up with these types of energies. And depending on whether it's masculine energy or feminine energy is the type of feeling that you kind of get, the energy work that you kind of get with it. For example, masculine energy would be something that's very assertive, very demanding, very disciplined. Is something that's very out there. You go and you do it. Versus feminine energy is more introspective. It's more of that shadow work. It's more of let me take a little break and do some self-care. It's more of that intuition before you take that action, which the action again would be that masculine energy. The reason why I bring up the whole masculine energy versus feminine energy up before I talk about the chakras is because we're gonna notice as I go through each chakra that they are in pairs with the masculine version of that energy and the feminine version of that energy. Root chakra. All right, so the root chakra is the first energy center, the very first chakra in our chakra system. It is at the base of the spine. It is associated with the element of earth, the color red, and it does associate with masculine energy. The root chakra is about stability. It's about your finances. It's about your connection to your body. It's about your connection to earth, Mother Nature. And the root chakra is very underrated. This is the foundation of all of the other energy systems. If you want to make sure that you heal the other energy centers, the other chakras in your body, if you want to expand in your spiritual gifts, you need to make sure that your root chakra is good. Because if you don't have that foundation, it's going to be very weird trying to develop your clairvoyancy or your ability to be able to see things, for example. And the root chakra is associated and paired with your heart chakra, which I'm going to talk about later. Sacral chakra. So the sacral chakra is your second chakra in the chakra energy system. It is between your belly button and your pelvic bone. It is associated with the element of water, with the color orange, and it is feminine energy. The sacral chakra is associated with your emotions. People would think it's the heart, but it's not the heart, it's your sacral chakra. This is where your emotions are at, this is where your sensuality is at, your sexuality is at, where you can find pleasure in your ability to go with the flow, just kind of like how water just goes with the flow. And the sacral chakra is paired with the throat chakra, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit. Now we talk about the solar plexus chakra, which is your third chakra in your chakra energy system. It is above your belly button, right where the stomach would be. It is associated with the element of fire, the color yellow, and it has masculine energy. The solar plexus chakra is where you get your personal power, your self-esteem, your confidence, your energy, that warrior energy to go ahead and like fight for what you believe in. It is the power of transformation. This is where really your intuition actually kind of takes shape. You would think it's your third eye chakra, but you need to have a good solar plexus chakra in you believing in yourself fully for you to be able to trust what you see, which is why, heads up, your solar plexus is connected to your third eye chakra. Your solar plexus is also where your purpose lies, where your purpose in life lies, and what you're passionate about really lies. So the more you work with what you're passionate about, the more in line you'll be with your purpose, and the more you'll trust your intuition. These first three chakras that I just talked about, the root, sacral, and solar plexus chakras, have to do with your body. It has to do with your physical self. You need to make sure that your root, then your sacral, and then your solar plexus are all good, balanced, and open for you to be able to start working on your upper chakras and your spirituality. If you don't have that good foundation with your body, it's going to be kind of hard for you to be able to develop your spiritual gifts. It's that you're going to be able to take like 3 steps forward and you're going to take 2 steps back. And that's because your foundation is not really there for you to really be able to blossom into the spiritual self you're supposed to be. And now the heart chakra, which is your fourth chakra in the chakra system. It is associated with the element of air, with the color green and pink. It is feminine energy. It is located on your chest, and it is actually the bridge between the lower chakras and the upper chakras. So it is often called like your cosmic center. The heart chakra has to do with your ability to forgive, with your ability to have self-love and unconditional love for anything and everything, really. Your ability to be able to set boundaries, and your ability to just protect your energy too. That's where your protection comes from your heart, from the cosmic center of your body. Now, like how I mentioned before, your root chakra is connected to your heart chakra. And the root chakra is masculine energy, the heart chakra is feminine energy. So for you to be able to feel grounded, secure, stable, connected to your body, you have to be able to do the feminine aspect of that energy and set those boundaries, do self-care, and just be able to bring love to yourself and to everything around you. And now we have the throat chakra, which is the fifth chakra in your energy system for your chakras. It would be right here where your throat is at. It is associated with the spirit element. So now the throat, the third eye, and the crown are all spirit, but the throat is spirit energy with sound. And it is also associated with the color blue, and it is masculine energy. The throat chakra has to do with you being able to speak your truth, for you to be able to accept yourself, your authentic self, and for you to be able to really listen to other people's points of views. So like how I mentioned earlier, the throat chakra is associated with your sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is the feminine aspect, and your throat chakra is the masculine aspect. So like how we talked about before, your sacral chakra having to do with your emotions, your sexuality, your pleasure, you have to be able to understand all of that for you to speak up for yourself, for you to take that action and be able to accept yourself honestly. If you accept your sexuality, sensuality, the sacred aspect of that, your emotions and your ability to go with the flow, you'll be able to speak up for yourself. You'll be able to accept your authentic self, and you'll be able to listen to other people without getting defensive about it. So now we have the third eye chakra, which would be right here between the brows. It is the sixth chakra in the chakra energy system. It is associated with the element of spirit and light. It is associated with the color indigo or dark blue, and it is feminine energy. With the third eye chakra comes the ability to be able to see the truth in any situation, for you to be able to open your mind to new ideas, new perspectives, and for you to really be able to hone in your spiritual gifts and your intuition. So like I said earlier, your third eye chakra is associated with your solar plexus chakra. The third eye chakra is feminine energy, the solar plexus is masculine energy. And you have to really be able to trust yourself, You have to be able to have that self-esteem from the solar plexus chakra, follow your passions, so that way you can really trust your own ideas. You can see other people's perspectives without feeling attacked. And so that way you can trust your intuition in your spiritual gifts. If you don't have a foundation with the solar plexus chakra, your third eye chakra is going to be a little bit wonky when it comes to your intuition. And now the crown chakra, which would be the seventh chakra in the chakra energy system. It is located right above your head. So it's not like right here. It's like a little bit above it. It's kind of like a crown, you know. It is associated with the element of spirit, the universe. It is associated with the color either violet, like purple, gold, or white, any of those four. And it is just divine energy. This one doesn't have masculine or feminine. This one is just once everything is aligned, it's just connected to the divine. The crown chakra has to do with your connection to the divine. It's only really available and really open once the ones within your body, from the root to the third eye, are balanced. Your crown chakra has to do with your connection to the universe, to the divine, life force energy, God, whatever highest power you believe in. This is also going to help you feeling secure and supported with the universe along the path that you have to take. And you'll be aware that your body and your soul are together and that you are a spiritual being, you're a divine being. So there you have it. That's pretty much it. That is pretty much the general information for the chakras, from the root all the way to the crown chakra with the 7 main energy centers. This is not all of the information that you can know about the chakras. There is so much more that we can talk about, so much more that I want to dive into, but this is just like a little introductory video about it. I will definitely talk more about chakras, energies. I'll even talk about tarot, auras, Reiki, and stuff like that, but I just wanted to put this out there. And later on, I'll talk about other things that chakras are associated with, as well as the other chakras that are more and beyond than just the main 7. So yeah, I hope that you guys like this video. Again, if you don't resonate with what I talk about, that's totally fine. I'm not here to push my opinion on you. I just hope that you're open-minded and that you're able to learn. And if you have any other additional information that you want to let me know, I'm more than open to listening. I love learning, I love growing, I love expanding. So I'm just here to grow along with you guys. And yeah.